The parrot then goes on to tell another story about a Brahmin who was a gambler in the court of the King of Kings. And the King of Kings was constantly supporting the Brahmin's gambling habit. And one day he came across a pit, and he looks down in the pit, and there's a beautiful woman who gives him 2 bracelets. He takes the bracelet to another local king, and this king said, "Where did you get these?" The king then comes to the pit and sees at the bottom of the pit, in front of this throne on which this extraordinarily beautiful woman is sitting, an old man cowering in front of a cauldron of boiling oil, feeding the fire, keeping the oil burning. The King of Kings says to the woman, "Who are you, and who is this old man?" She said, "I am a daughter of the Jinns." Now, the Jinns are these supernatural beings, kind of related to our word genie. And she said, "This old man has been in love with me for the last 80 years. But I cannot marry him because he's bestial. He's almost like an animal, and we are people of light. And so in order to purify himself, he has to test himself by fire. And in order to marry me, he has to jump into this cauldron of boiling oil, but he keeps putting it off. And it's been 80 years, but I can't leave him because he loves me." And the king said, "I have this life-giving salve." And he smeared it on his own head and hands and passed through the oil unscathed. And he gave it to the old man. The old man took it, went into the cauldron of burning oil, and became rejuvenated and looked like an 18-year-old youth. And so at last the couple were able to be united, and we see them here coming before the King of Kings to thank him and salute him.